guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a tutorial of this look. This is what I wore in my Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick swatches and review video, and somebody asked to see a tutorial on this look and somebody else said ditto. It's really simple and it's really easy, but hey, it was requested, so I'm gonna do it for you guys. And honestly, this is really great, especially if you want to do a bold lip. Switch up the lip color if you want to start off in the day with a really light color, or you know, go a little bit darker towards the evening. I like to switch up my color throughout the day because I can never choose a lipstick, so I probably wear like 3 or 4 different lipsticks throughout the day. But if you guys want to see how I got this really simple, easy look, just keep on watching. So I already done my brows and I primed my eyes using the NYX eyeshadow base in the color Skin Tone, and this is a really super simple eye look. And I used the ViseArt, this is the 01 Neutral Matte palette. This palette though is like 80 bucks, but I got it on sale with like a coupon, the Sephora coupon, so I got $20 off. But this is really expensive. If you want to kind of follow along, use similar colors, I would definitely suggest maybe using the Sonia Kashuk Ion Neutral Matte palette. So if you don't have this one, or you want to splurge on this one, use the Sonia Kashuk. You can get some of the colors. Honestly, you can probably find like single eyeshadows that are similar to this. So the first color that I'm going to go ahead and take with a fluffy brush is the Sonia Kashuk blending brush. I'm going to take this kind of peachy tone color and I'm going to place that all around as my transition shade a little bit above my crease. Then I'm going to go in with a mix of both of these shades because I don't want stark white on my lid, but I also don't want I want a little bit brighter, so I like to mix a little bit. I like to take the white first and then this because I don't want to dip the color into the white. And I'm just going to pat that on my lid just to give it a little bit of color. And then depending on your skin tone, you can just go just that one color, or you can go a couple shades up. Then for my crease shade, I'm going to take this color right here. It's kind of like a cooler tone brown. So it's like a nice contouring shade for your crease. And I'm just going to put this color directly into my crease, and this is just going to give it definition. Then I'm just going to go in with my fluffy brush and just blend that out. And you can add more color to intensify, or you know, leave it soft as you like. But honestly, with these colors, just like lightly dip and make sure to tap out, because this is really pigmented. Like, I love the Sonia Kashuk Ion Neutral Matte, but this is like just like a step up. But you can live without it, honestly. But I am glad that I bought it. It is definitely good quality. I'm not, what do you call it? I'm not disappointed. Then I'm just gonna dip back into that white shade and just place that underneath my brow bone. Low-key, that was it for the eyes. I like to keep it simple, especially for that one video. I kept it very simple because I was going to do a lot of lip color swatches. So this is like the ideal eye if you want to do a really bright color and you really just want to focus on the lip color. I'm just going to do my liquid liner, and I'm going to use the Balm Schwing liner. I love this liquid liner. It's probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite liquid liner, because this is so matte and such an intense black. This is like the most intense black liquid liner I've tried. Plus, I love the tip of the liner, just perfect to make that sharp wing. Then I'm going to go ahead and put on my lashes, and I'm going to use the Vegas Nay Eyelure Shining Star Lashes. These are like a step up from the really neutral ones and in between less than the really crazy ones. It's like, let me ease my way into this. One thing I will say about these is they're not the easiest to put on. I feel like it's going to get easier, but the lash band, this is like, this is the second type of lash that I've used, like with a thick lash band, so it's kind of like not as flexible as say like the other ones first right off the bat. So honestly, it's like when you get a new pair of jeans, you really have to like wear them in, kind of wiggle around, get them from being, you know, so stiff. So one thing I will suggest to do is to kind of like bend them around so they become just a little bit more flexible. So you can kind of do that by wrapping it around a brush just to kind of give it a little bit more form. So just kind of holding it there is what I did, and then it's really stiff. So even like just kind of like, you know, do the wave with it a little bit, kind of, you know, wiggle it around, bend it in like different places, but not too much, and don't rip them. But honestly, that really helped so that they weren't so stiff when putting it on my eye. So I use the Cover FX Illuminating Primer, and honestly, if you have dry skin, you need this primer in your life. I am about to finish this up. I've never finished a primer up that fast, but this has just been my go-to. This is #1 holy grail primer. I said it right now. So far, nothing has beaten this that I've tried. I'm pretty sure there's still more I have to try, but Dry skin, get this. I'm about to run out and I'm freaking out already. Then the foundation I'm going to use is a Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. They have the pump version, but I picked up the stick foundation because I tried the pump version and they revamped it, but I heard that the stick foundation gives you more of a dewy finish. Dry skin, hello, of course I got it. So I actually just did a review, and it'll probably be me applying it with this video of this foundation, so I'll link that down below just so you can hear my thoughts about it. I picked up mine in the color Y245, and if you wanted to know like the old formula, it was like 120. In the pump version, I actually had, what was it, 127, but that was like my summer shade. And I actually went to Sephora, and honestly, the last couple times I got to Sephora, whenever girls try to color match me, they definitely just color match me way too dark. Like, they'll take out some swatches, like, oh, maybe you'll be this color. And I'm just looking at what they choose. I was like, just because, you know your own skin better, than they do. They don't know you, you're just a random person. But I know my skin, I know what colors are gonna be way too dark and not gonna work for me. So I was between this one and I think like the next shade up, and I actually ended up going with this one, and I feel like it works really, really well because it looks light here, but it kind of sets a little bit. After it sets, it definitely matches my neck really, really well. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do this myself. I'm just gonna color match myself, and I'd rather go lighter than darker. But so far this color has been really, really great. And I'm using this is the Sephora Pro Flawless Airbrush. This is the number 56. I love it. At first I was like, yeah, it's okay. But as I use it more and I, kind of learn how to use it a little bit better, as I kind of just tap down and then blend down with the fluffy part, I love it. And I think I love this foundation better with a brush as opposed to a beauty blender. As you can see, this is pretty luminous. This is pretty dewy. And just with this brush, it's just so easy to blend out. And that gives you like a really nice medium to full coverage. But I'm fine with this coverage. Like, we're good. I'm going to go ahead and take the NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector. And I take the one deep. I think before this I was using the color medium, which was good. But this one, I feel like it wasn't dark enough. Like, deep isn't that dark. Like, for dark skin tones, I need something darker. Because I have like really dark circles, so it's better to go darker with this than too light, because it's really not going to cancel anything out. So I'm just like tapping that over my dark circles to help neutralize it a little bit. Then I'm going to take my Circa Beauty Concealer, and I've actually really been loving this concealer. I've been reaching for it because it's just so easy and quick to blend out. To set under my eyes, I'm going to use the Ben Nye Luxury Powder, and I use mine in the color Cameo. If you're tan to a darker skin tone, you can use the color Banana, but if you're on my skin tone and lighter, do not use that because it would just look yellow. You want to use Cameo, works really, really great. To finish up underneath the eyes, I'm just going to take this color that we used in the crease and just place that underneath the lower lash line. And that's just going to help add some definition. To kind of open up the eyes a bit, I'm going to go ahead and take this Rimmel Scandal Eyes eyeliner in the color Nude, and I love this stuff. It's just about to run out, but we're trying to get the most out of it. So you're just going to take this and line your waterline. And as you can see, it just kind of brightens up the eye a little bit. To set my face, I'm going to use the Maybelline Dream Wonder Powder and a dual fiber brush just because my skin is dry. So I just want something that when I put my bronzer and blush on, it'll just blend out a little bit more lightly. So just kind of tap it on very, very lightly. But if you're oily skin, you can definitely just go crazy with it. Trying to test out a new product. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour and Highlight Palette. I'm definitely going to be doing a review and comparison of this one with the Maybelline one, but just for testing out purposes, I won't say much right now, but just to use it, I'm going to be using that one. I got mine, they have 3 different shades. I got mine in the color Light, and then I think I have a medium and a dark, and I was torn between which one to use. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my MAC Melba blush for a neutral blush. If you need a neutral blush, pick up Melba if you don't already have it. And add that as my blush. Then I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything out with that dual fiber brush. Blend out and together. For my highlight, I just wanted to keep it really low key and simple down. give you a nice, more natural highlight. And I went in with the Hourglass palette, and I love this highlight. I usually use this for brides when I do their makeup because it's like, it gives you that glow, but it's not too glittery and it's not too shimmery. Especially also if you have like really large pores, or you know, if you're a little bit more mature skin, or if you have very oily skin, the shimmers from regular highlights won't be too intense. So this is something pretty low key. And I like to go in and actually mix these two powders together. For my lipstick, the one I use in the video is the new Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the color Nude Flush. They also have another nude shade that has a little bit more brown to it. I love both of them. I'll link down below the swatches I did of these liquid lipsticks, and there's some other really intense kind of brighter colors if you guys want to do, but this look, honestly, any lip color will do. I also forgot to tell you guys that I use the Pixi by Petra Glow Mist. This is the same, you can use this or Max Fix Plus, but for those of you who maybe either can't get down to Macy's, or if you want to save a little bit extra money, you can get this at Target. And as you can see, I have been loving this. I'm almost about to finish, so I need to go pick up some more, but it just gives you a little bit more of that luminosity back to your skin. So that is a completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Really simple, easy look. Use either the palette that I use, but you don't have to because that's pretty expensive, or you can just go ahead and find some colors that are cheaper. I would suggest that Sonia Kashuk Ion Neutral Matte palette. Basically just use kind of a lid shade that's like a lighter lid shade, and then use like a nice peachy or whatever kind of transition shade, and something that's gonna give you like a cool tone contour, and kind of like contouring your face, you're contouring your eyes, and that just gives you some definition. Really easy, really simple, but I know some people requested it, so I was like, you know what, why not do it? So thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe to keep up with some more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.